Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm excited to talk about something that has the potential to transform your life, something that can make you supernaturally powerful and awesome. We're diving into the 10 universal laws. These laws are the invisible forces that govern the universe. When you understand these laws, you can begin to work them instead of against them. It's about tapping into your inner power and realizing that you are not just a passenger on this journey of life, but the driver. So, let's get started. First up is the law of attraction. This law states that like attracts like. What we focus on, our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, shapes our reality. Have you ever noticed that when you wake up in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong? You spill your coffee, you hit every red light on the way to work, and your computer decides to crash. That's the law of attraction in action. But it works both ways. Think about a time when you felt grateful for something small. Maybe it was a beautiful sunset, a phone call from a friend, or a delicious cup of tea. That feeling often expands, leading you to notice even more things to appreciate. If you focus on lack, you'll attract more lack. If you focus on negativity, you'll attract more negativity. But if you focus on abundance, you'll attract more abundance. So, I want you to ask yourself, what am I choosing to focus on today? What kind of energy am I putting out into the world? Next is the law of vibration. This law tells us that everything in the universe is in a constant state of motion, vibrating at a specific frequency. And guess what? That includes you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your physical body, they all have a vibration. If you want to attract positive experiences, you have to raise your vibration to match the frequency of those experiences. By engaging with high vibration activities, like meditation, spending time in nature, listening to uplifting music, practicing gratitude, or surrounding yourself with positive people, you elevate your own energy and attract positive experiences. So, pay attention to how you feel. If you're feeling down, what can you do to raise your vibration? Remember, you are a powerful creator, and you have the ability to choose the frequency you want to emit into the world. The third law is the law of correspondence. This law teaches us that the patterns we see in our outer world reflect our inner world. As within, so without, as the saying goes. Think about it. If your relationships are always filled with drama and conflict, it might be a reflection of the inner turmoil you're carrying within. Now, this law isn't about blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong in your life. It's about taking responsibility for your inner world and understanding that by changing your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, you can change your outer reality. Start by taking a look at the areas of your life where you're experiencing challenges. What do those challenges tell you about yourself? What actions can you take to create positive change from the inside out? Chapter 4. The Law of Cause and Effect. This law is all about taking responsibility for our actions and understanding that every action we take has a corresponding reaction. Some people call it karma, but it's really just the natural consequence of our choices. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take, creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond this moment. Imagine throwing a pebble into a still pond. What happens? It creates ripples that spread outwards, affecting the entire pond. The same is true of our actions, no matter how small they may seem. The universe responds to our actions in unexpected ways. So I encourage you to be mindful of your choices. Ask yourself, what kind of ripples do I want to create in the world? Chapter 5. The Law of Gender. The fifth law is the law of gender, and no, it's not about what you might be thinking. This law isn't about physical gender, but rather the masculine and feminine energies that exist within each and every one of us. The masculine energy is about action, doing, achieving, and pushing forward. It's about setting goals and taking risks. The feminine energy, on the other hand, is about being, receiving, nurturing, and flowing. It's about intuition and creativity. Now, both of these energies are essential for creation. It's like baking a cake. You need the masculine energy to gather the ingredients, measure them out precisely, and follow the recipe step by step. But you also need the feminine energy to add the love, the creativity, and the intuition that will make that cake truly special. The key is to find a balance between these two energies within ourselves. When we embrace both our masculine and feminine sides, we become whole, complete, and capable of creating anything we desire. Chapter 6. The Law of Relativity. This law teaches us that nothing is inherently good or bad, big or small, right or wrong. It all depends on your perspective. Think about it. A rainy day might seem like a nuisance to some, but to a farmer whose crops are parched, it's a blessing. A job loss might feel like the end of the world, but it could be the push you need to pursue your true passion. By shifting our perspective, we cultivate gratitude and resilience. The next time you find yourself judging a situation or feeling negative emotions, try shifting your perspective. Ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? What can I learn from this experience? The seventh law is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This law states that energy is constantly changing, and we can transform negative energy into positive energy. Think of it like this. Have you ever noticed how a room can feel heavy and stagnant after an argument? That's because negative energy is lingering in the air. But you can shift that energy by opening the windows, letting in fresh air, and maybe lighting a candle or two. The same principle applies to our own personal energy. When you feel stressed, channel that energy into exercise. It helps dissipate stress and releases endorphins, leading to a positive mood shift. Instead of suppressing negative emotions, acknowledge them and ask yourself, how can I transform this energy into something positive? Eighth is the law of action. This law is all about taking action, about putting in the work, about making things happen. You see, it's not enough to just dream about what you want, to create vision boards, or to chant affirmations. You have to take action towards your goals. Think about it. If you want to run a marathon, you can't just sit on the couch and visualize yourself crossing the finish line. You have to lace up your shoes, get out there, and start training. If you're seeking a new job, wishing for one isn't enough. You need to apply, network, and actively put yourself out there. The universe loves action. It rewards those who are willing to put in the effort. So, what are you waiting for? Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. The ninth law is the law of compensation, which states that the universe compensates us for our efforts and intentions. It's like the universe keeps a cosmic scorecard, and it's always looking for ways to reward us for our good deeds, our hard work, and our positive contributions to the world. True abundance comes from a place of service, of giving freely without attachment to the outcome. When you volunteer your time or resources, unexpected rewards may come your way, whether it's new opportunities or strengthened relationships. So how can you live a more abundant life? Start by focusing on what you can give, rather than what you can get. Look for ways to be of service to others. Share your gifts and talents with the world. Finally, we have the law of substitution. This law is all about the power of our thoughts. It states that we can't hold two contradictory thoughts in our minds at the same time. One will always dominate the other. So, if you're constantly focusing on negative thoughts of lack, limitation, or fear, you're going to attract more of those experiences into your life. But here's the good news. You have the power to choose your thoughts. You can choose to focus on thoughts that empower you, thoughts that uplift you, thoughts that inspire you. By replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, we can change our reality. When faced with self-doubt, affirm your strengths and accomplishments. This shift in mindset can boost your confidence and open new doors. In conclusion, understanding and applying these 10 universal laws can empower you to take control of your life and manifest your desires. So, as you go about your day, reflect on these laws and consider how you can integrate them into your life. The power to create your destiny lies within you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment with topics you'd like us to cover so we know what you want to hear. Until next time, take care and start manifesting your dreams.